think of a more appropriate song to play whenever I'm going to be talking about some horror. That's for sure. Hatman and I have got some movies to review today. Plus, we're going to be talking about the Jedi getting high and some other fun stuff as well. So, shall we get into it?
I suppose we shall.
All right. My name is Micah Curtis.
And I'm Alex Baldwin. You want to buy some death sticks?
No. You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
Welcome to Micah and The Hatman. So Hatman rethought his life.
Well, technically this is my home. I'm here forever.
Yes.
So I'm gonna be rethinking my life this entire fucking podcast.
But he has 3 movies to review today. So Hatman,
I'm not gonna review 3 movies.
Trilogy. I try to forget that there's 2 more Matrix movies.
Yeah. I'm not going to review them all individually, just as one fucking coherent unit, because we all know that the first Matrix movie is brilliant. I think we can all agree on that. That it is a masterpiece of cinema. And obviously the sequels are fucking subpar. I honestly like The Matrix Reloaded. My biggest problem with The Matrix Reloaded is the goddamn car chase scene takes fucking forever. Like, it's cool and all, but it takes too goddamn long. It's like, it reminds me of the last act of Shazam. You know, now that I'm familiar with Shazam, it just, you think it's going to end in one place, and then it doesn't, and it keeps going. You're like, okay. And then you think it's going to end in another place. Nope, okay, it keeps fucking going. And eventually you're just like, Jesus Christ, how long have I been watching this shit? So, yeah, that's my big problem with it. And then Revolutions is just, God. I really liked Revolutions as a kid for some reason. I'm not sure why. But really, it's not coherent, like, at all. It doesn't, the whole Neo being trapped in fucking limbo doesn't make any fucking sense at all. It doesn't make any sense how suddenly the Merovingian has control over him or has kidnapped him, or I don't fucking know. And then the whole War for Zion thing takes up most of it. Like, do y'all realize that between Agent Smith taking over the Oracle and the last fight between Neo and Smith, there are no more scenes in the Matrix itself. Everything from there on out is the real world. Like, do y'all realize how little the Matrix is in the last Matrix movie? Because it's kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But like as a coherent story, like it just falls apart at the end. I like what they tried to do with The Matrix Reloaded, like introducing more philosophical elements in there, especially about like human choice, which is why I loved the Merovingian in that movie. He has some of the best lines in that shit. You know, choice is an illusion between those in power or those who have power and those without.
Not like to mention the best chocolate cake ever.
Simply orgasmic.
Yes.
But yeah, I like that shit. I like how they get more into the philosophy, you know, more moral ambiguity. Like even with the Oracle herself, like, you know, how do I know that I can trust you? Well, you're just gonna have to take that fucking chance. Like that's cool as hell. That's the kind of shit that I'm down for. What I'm not fucking down for is how the payoff in the end is nothing. We don't really get that much. I mean, there are all kinds of places that you could take Revolutions just after what the architect fucking said about the machines and the 5 or 6 iterations of the Matrix, and how they killed or destroyed Zion before and rebuilt it, and just what all that shit it means. Like that's fucking crazy to think about. You can go in all kinds of fucking places in the sequel with it, and then it just doesn't. It doesn't at all. And it really fucking bothers me now more than ever, because I watched all 3 movies in a row. And if you do that, then the story collapses on itself. And I almost want the Matrix 4 to just be a reboot of the sequels, to just try and do Reloaded better, and either have that feed into another one or have that just finish out the story. Because as it is, honestly, like the popular saying that The Matrix is a great movie, it's a damn shame they didn't have any sequels. Really, like that's about where I stand, even though I do appreciate some of the things that Reloaded did.
Even
But
in
knowing
the game
knowing
Path
that
of Neo, at the end of it,
oh yes,
even the Wachowskis admit they were kind of disappointed with how it ended.
yeah. And let's not even get into the fucking the Matrix Online. Holy fuck!
Oh,
That
by the
got
way,
confusing.
did you know? So I don't know. Have you played Path of Neo?
I played it for GameCube years and fucking years ago.
Did you know that they actually, in that speech where they're talking about the ending of the Matrix, they actually make a Johnny Mnemonic joke?
No, I didn't realize it. I
Yeah,
don't think I had seen Johnny Mnemonic at the time.
Ah, okay. That's why. Yeah, they
But,
go
yeah.
they say the way that they sum up the ending of the Matrix trilogy is Jesus time.
Yeah, that's basically, yeah. I mean, straight up, he's got the cross motif going on and everything. Then I liked how the ending of Path of Neo was you fighting like a giant Agent Smith made up of other Agent Smiths.
Yes.
That at least made more logical sense than shouldn't we help him or something? No, it's your job to stand here and look blankly into space.
Yeah.
2 points if you get that reference, by the way. But yeah, Matrix 1, good. Reloaded is all right. Revolutions, it's got good music at the very least.
Yeah. And the
That's
Animatrix
the
is
only
great
thing.
too.
The Animatrix is really, really fucking good. I will, yes. Especially if you watch anything from the Animatrix, watch the Final Flight of the Osiris and the Second Renaissance.
Yes.
Kid's story is.
Well, isn't
it's
there
all right.
one in there as well that's directed by the same guy who did Ninja Scroll?
I don't know.
It's The Duel, if I recall correctly. Or something like that. I don't remember.
I don't recall.
But
I don't recall. But no, on a scale of let's see. On a scale of what's a series that had a really good ending that nobody really bitched about?
Star Wars?
Return of the Jedi, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, on a scale of Return of the Jedi to Game of Thrones, this is on the Game of Thrones end. Not quite as bad as Game of Thrones because it doesn't sour the entire fucking series, but it's closer to that end, unfortunately enough.
Indeed. All right. My turn.
Oh yeah, Back to the Future had a really good ending.
Oh yeah, Back
That's
to the
right.
Future had a great ending.
Yes. Thank you, Koopa's Original.
My turn. So, as many of you know, I've been on a horror binge lately because we are leading up to the Indiegogo launch of 3 Nights, 4 Days in mid to late April, because that is around the time that we will have the proofs for Englewood in. Excuse me. So, one movie through all of my friends who are horror fans was recommended to me above all others. Or it was the one that was not all others. Sorry, was recommended consistently by everybody I talked to.
Yes.
Was Hereditary.
Yes. I've heard nothing but good things about this movie, and I really want to fucking watch it.
Yeah. And the first time I had actually heard about it is I was talking to Aiden Paladin at ICMI, and Midsummer had just came out, and she had seen it. And she said it was good, but not great. But Hereditary, the previous film, was great. And she said, you need to see it. I'm like, all right. It's very rare that Aiden never tells me I need to see something. You know? So where do I go with this? So I finally got to watching it, because you can watch it on Amazon for free.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Guess I shouldn't have bought it then.
It's worth a buy. Like, spoilers.
Well, there you go.
This is one of the best horror movies I've ever seen. Bar none. This, on my opinion, you know how we talked in the overflow about, like, the scale of horror films.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff that I would put at the top, like they're like a 10 out of 10, would be things like The Thing or Prince of Darkness. Stuff like that. This is pretty close to John Carpenter good. That's saying something. Because John Carpenter's the man. This movie, what I find interesting about it is that it's not really... It doesn't feel like a Western horror. It feels like an Eastern one. It's more about being uncomfortable and setting tone than it really is about over-the-top gore and going after specific phobias. It's also unpredictable. You think it's going to go one direction, then it goes a different direction, then it goes in a completely different direction you didn't see coming. And not in an M. Night Shyamalan way, either. Like, when it starts to get pieced together, it actually makes sense. And you're like, oh God, what have I walked into? But beyond all of that, the acting is phenomenal in this film. And that oftentimes is what you'll see in all of the best horror movies of all time. You know, like I said, Prince of Darkness, The Thing, The Exorcist, so on and so forth. Like, they're very well acted. What's another really good one that's top of the heap? Halloween. Alien.
Horror movies, yeah, with good acting. Alien. Can we put Terminator in there, because Terminator is a slasher film?
The first Terminator is a slasher flick, so
yes.
Yeah, tangentially it is. You know, it's definitely very close to that caliber, and part of what puts it there is the acting. You know, like for all of these films, they're very well acted. This one is. It's haunting in that way. Before you even get to the twist at the end. It was, and the end is mortifying. And, yeah, it's one of those things where I'm of the belief that this isn't just one of the best horror movies I've ever seen. This is one of the best films I've ever seen. Now, I can't spoil anything about it.
Please don't.
All I will say is that what you think this is about by the title, of basically evil kid, it's not. That's all I will say. It is not. It is It has a crazy, crazy, crazy ending. It's disturbing in several different ways. But it's exactly what, in my opinion, horror should be.
Okay.
So, yeah, 10 out of 10. One of the best horror movies ever.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
It's an incredible film. It's even better than Mandy, and I thought Mandy was really up there too. The only other horror film that I've watched, well, only other two horror movies I've watched over the last few weeks that I would say that are really this good are Black Mountain Side and The Banshee Chapter, which is based on From Beyond by H.P. Lovecraft. So, all right, let's move on to our first topic of the day: the High Republic. Hey man, what the fuck is this?
So you know Project Luminous, right?
No.
Okay, so Project Luminous was something that Lucasfilm was teasing for like a month. And this is going to be like their new Star Wars project. Everyone assumed, okay, this is going to be the trilogy, the next trilogy of movies. Not really, no. It's just a series of books, comics, and novels specifically, set in the High Republic era, which has not really been explored even in the EU, set approximately 200 years before the Phantom Menace. Okay. Jedi are at the height of their power, and I'm going to be straight with you. It's boring. Watching that announcement video bored the fuck out of me. Like, how do you make Star Wars? How do you make an era that we didn't really have any sort of basis for in Star Wars? How do you make that shit boring? Because I'm sitting there like, I'm not fucking enthused about this at all. I mean, you'd think, okay, this is something cool. You know, the Jedi are at the height of their power. You know, this is where we get to see them actually be keepers of the peace. You know, this is where we can see some political maneuvering from back in the day. You know, that sort of sets them on this, you know, oh, we're definitely not going to be soldiers sort of thing. Like, that's cool. I like that idea. But the way they sold it was just, what the hell? Like, nothing. It's not even remotely exciting. And to make things worse, they showed like a little whiteboard with all the things that they wanted in Star Wars. Take a wild guess as to what was near the top.
Diversity and inclusion?
Diversity, inclusion, and representation.
I have lost all interest.
A series that has motherfucking aliens. All kinds of fucking aliens still needs diversity and inclusion and representation.
Chaos Micah throws $1 in there and says, remember, diversity is an important feature twice on the board.
Yes. Yes, it is on the board twice. Ugh. Micah, are Jedis allowed to love?
Should I even get started on that?
Should they have relationships, romantic relationships?
It's not always a good idea.
Then how the fuck are we going to have diversity and inclusion and representation from the LGBT wing if Jedi are not allowed to have relationships?
They'll find a way to force it in there, because that's what they do.
And that's the thing. The people that they got spearheading this, you know, the in the writer's room, Take a wild guess as to the politics.
No, I've actually seen that because I did. Somebody sent it to me. Like they all hate white people apparently.
Yeah. Yep, they do. They do. The only way it could have been worse, well, no, there are actually several ways it could have been worse, but I guess one thing I'm grateful for is that fucking Chuck Wendig is out, like, completely.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. They said it's gonna be more than just Jedi. Okay, so, but then why would you have a High Republic era if you're not going to focus on the Jedi? And like every book so far that's been announced seems to focus on the Jedi. Is it going to be a is it going to be like that one rumored Jennifer Hepler penned arc in Mass Effect 3 where one of your crewmates comes out as gay and you have to beat down everybody who's homophobic? Is that what the Jedi are going to be doing? They're going to be the fucking thought police. They're going to fight the homophobes.
I am so glad that didn't actually end up happening.
Oh my god!
By the way,
I swear.
A little bit of a side rant. The gay character in Mass Effect 3 was like the least interesting character in the entire game. Like there was nothing interesting about him. Like,
Yeah.
you know that part in CB4 where it's the dude, he's like, I'm black, y'all, blah, blah, blah. Like, I think his name was Jacob or something like that. Should have been, I'm gay, y'all, and I'm gay, y'all, and I'm gay, y'all. It's like, Jesus Christ, shut up. We get it. You fuck dudes.
Oh,
it's alright. Whoopie fucking do. I love booty. You don't see me. No, I do talk about it a lot. Never mind. I'm going to stop trying to make that point. Anyway, Serena threw in $1. It says, my dad for some reason liked it, but then again, he tried to defend The Last Jedi and the Rey Skywalker bullshit. Not a critical thinker to say the least. Yeah, it sounds like it. And then I hear that the enemies are going to be space Vikings.
Allegedly. Which also doesn't make any sense. Their mantra is something like, you can't take it with you, but we can take it from you. Which just sounds really fucking stupid. So I'm going with, they're not space Vikings, they're space pirates. How many times has that been done?
Yar. Chaos Sonic 1 says the only way to fight this is a light Sith, a cookie for the chat that get that reference from Micah's streams.
Oh my god.
Still though, the bad guy, either space Vikings or space pirates. So it's either space Varg Vikernes or we get Hondo again. It's like space pirates have been done to death already in Star Wars.
Just fucking why? Why did they think that this was a good idea?
I don't know. So the High Republic. So what all is it? Like what all does it entail?
It quite literally just that. That's the idea.
No, as in media. Like what are it's like movies?
It's comics and novels for the time being. We don't have any idea about whether or not there's going to be movies. We don't know if there's going to be any TV series.
So it's not going to sell for shit then.
Certainly seems that way. I mean, right now the rumor mill says that the next animated series that they're going to do is a sequel series to Rebels, which I'm okay with because I liked Rebels.
Rebels was pretty good.
But yeah, because especially since Resistance ended up being a fucking bullshit flop.
Yeah.
But I don't know what they're planning on doing with this. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Chaos Sonic throws in $1 and says, "Oh God, it's space butt pirates."
Oh God.
Don't tell Doug TenNapel!
Oh God.
He'll show up outside
Oh,
Lucas Arts with a fucking picket sign.
Oh my God.
Security going, sir, that we got a really tall, awkward guy here that seems to be saying something about everything being LGBT propaganda. He just punched somebody wearing a rainbow shirt, sir. I think it was a child. He punched a giant rainbow lollipop out of a kid's hand, saying something about queer propaganda. We got a situation here. Oh, goodness. Daniel Parker says, I want to know what happened to Ezra. I want to know why exactly they killed off Ahsoka, then they brought her back, now she's dead again!
Supposedly she was never dead in the first place, but nothing makes sense.
No.
Nothing makes sense.
Nothing
makes sense.
Nothing.
She was alive at the end of Rebels. We know that much. She was alive at the end of Rebels, but implied dead in The Rise of Skywalker.
Daniel Parker says, Micah, you and I guess he's asking, would you like to have cameos in the comic he's writing? Sure.
Not a cameo of me, but of my hat.
There you go. No, feel free, man. It wouldn't be the first time that I have been. I mean, I got blown up in My Hero Macadamia. And then I showed up as a bouncer in Artemis Worm's Necromancer book. So, Bob Fetish says Ahsoka is the Kenny of Star Wars.
Oh my God.
They killed Ahsoka. You bastards.
You bastards.
Oh, God. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, man. I have nothing left to say. This is dumb.
It is.
All right, let's move on. I have no other things to make fun of with this. All right. Hatman.
Yeah.
Why are we having Vic drama again?
Because apparently he was announced as a guest of honor at a convention, and people are threatening the fucking staff. Let me find where the name of it is and where it's at. Yeah, he's announced as a guest of honor, and of course the Kick Vic crowd is all like, no, he's not the guest of honor. You can go fuck yourselves. And also, literally fucking die. Or better yet, I will send you to death. And yeah, naturally this is what fucking happens. Kitchener Comic Con. Yep, calls for boycotts and sent death threats to sponsors, vendors, and other guests. Jesus.
I need to call Nick. I need to call Nick Ricay to just come in and say, uh-oh.
Here we go. The funniest thing about this is part of their threats and their quote unquote cancellation tactics involved them saying shit like, "Oh, they don't have a policy to deal with harassment or anything." When this con apparently adapted the Anime North and Fan Expo rules for harassment, which are kind of fucking stringent.
Yeah.
If y'all remember that shit. I mean, I think that was where cosplay is not consent first originated from, was Fan Expo. But it's fucking crazy. It's absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. I literally do not understand it. Do you understand at all why people are going this damn far?
I don't get it. Because here's the thing. The whole Vic Mignogna case, it's still going through the appeals process. Apparently there's some craziness going on there. I don't know all the details. I try to catch Nick's streams when I can, but I don't get to as much as I'd like to. I'm mostly focused on my job and CG stuff. The thing with this, and people, because I did read the decision from the judge. One thing that he spells out very plainly in it is that had it gone to court, there would be insufficient evidence to convict Vic Mignogna of anything. Basically, there's no evidence for the things that Toye and Rial and all of them claimed. So he did basically say that their claims are baseless. But he didn't think that they had done enough damage to really convict them on the things that Vic was alleging. At this point, it is simply they crossed the wrong group, the wrong tribe, and he must be destroyed.
Yeah.
Because everything that has been alleged about Mignogna has come up to be bullshit, or he said, she said. That's it.
Yeah.
And people are just unable to be adults about things. Completely unable. So, in short, fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
All right, final topic of the day.
Before we go to that, just a side note. This Comic-Con, Kitchener Comic-Con, is happening this coming weekend. Let's hope and fucking pray that we don't have to revisit this story next week because some dumb fuck decided to attack somebody.
I don't think that's going to happen. These types are always all...
I certainly hope it doesn't.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to our final topic. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Why the fuck? Oh, real quick. Chaos Sonic throws in another buck. He says, they're going this far, basically they're insane, want to watch the world burn, and actually hate anime, after all SJWs and the new Puritan Karens. I know, right?
This is true. This is true.
But, the question is this. Why exactly did the mayor of Boston allege that Sony is kind of racist for pulling out of PAX for coronavirus concerns?
Because the mayor of Boston, Marty Walsh, is a fucking moron. PAX East. PAX East is going on right now. Yes. PlayStation said it would not go there because of Corona-chan.
Yes. How dare they prioritize the health of their employees?
Yeah.
What kind of insensitive fucks work at PlayStation?
But apparently, Mayor of Boston, Marty Walsh, has said that they need to not play into harmful stereotypes about Asian people.
The Japanese company doesn't need to play into stereotypes about Asian people.
He told Sony not to play. I'm sorry, but Clown World?
All I'm saying is eat the bat, bigot.
It's simple. We eat the Batman.
eat the bat, fuck the tranny, and then sign the yowie. You fucking bigot. And then bake a cake. You fucking bigot.
If it's so simple, why didn't you do it?
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
Oh my god. Seriously, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. Making the decision based on facts, not fear. These fears reinforce harmful stereotypes that generations of Asians have worked hard to dismantle.
Again,
I wonder if they have some
Japanese company Sony about stereotypes about Asian people.
Oh my god. I'm sitting here. Oh my god. I'm sitting here just thinking of that one fucking episode of South Park. Did you know Chinese and Japanese people are different? Are not the same person? Oh,
Japanese suicide rate is sky high!
I'll get you now, Japanese dog. Oh my god. It's so fucking dumb. Like, yeah, how dare they?
The only good thing Japanese people are good at, other than killing other people, is killing themselves!
Oh my god. I don't understand what the fuck you're saying.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Well, no, this is just how fucking stupid do you have to be? How stupid do you have to be to say something like that?
I don't know, but if this is about eating bats, does this mean this is actually Ozzy Osbourne's fault? I mean, he truly set a bad example.
Did Ozzy and Leon Kennedy team up?
Ozzy Osbourne and Leon Kennedy are the reason the coronavirus is a thing. That's hilarious. Oh. Yeah, this is one of the dumbest things I think I've ever seen said by an elected official.
Seriously.
Aside from the one guy who thought that Guam was going to tip over. That was a good one.
It's just, it makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
Chaos Sonic throws in another $1, says, first the BBC's war on fandoms and now this. Yeah, I know, right? I actually, just so you know, Chaos Sonic, I did pitch that to my editors. They actually turned it down. So, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, it's, Gajira puts in the chat, says, you laugh, but Ozzy will be the only survivor. Yeah, he's going to have an immunity to it from all those years ago. Servant of God donates $1, and he says, the self-awareness is non-existent for these goofs. Yeah, very true.
No, totally absent.
Oh,
totally fucking absent. Keep that money flowing, you guys, because, you know, Mike has got to eat a pizza. We want him to eat a damn pizza.
Well, not to mention, there's Resident Evil involved, too. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, you already got fucking wings from me.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, one thing we're going to do is if we hit $75, we're going to have Hatman react to something.
Oh, boy, I like reacting to things.
Yes. So we're going to have Hatman react to one of the weirdest music videos that has ever existed, called Very Noise.
Very Noise?
Very Noise. Don't look it up yet.
Okay. I can't even just look at the fucking card.
No, don't even spoil yourself.
Don't look at anything. Okay, close that tab out. Okay. Just in time too. Oh man.
So yeah, that was dumb to say the least.
That was incredibly fucking dumb. I don't understand it. Like even from a more logical standpoint of logistics, what impact does PlayStation not coming to PAX have for Boston's economy?
I don't know. That's the thing. Like, I really think
Like,
it was kind of just a dumb move in general.
Yeah, like are people really going to cancel their fucking trips to PAX a couple of fucking days out or a week out? Because PlayStation's not going to be there because they're not going to have the Last of Us Part 2 demo.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't make any fucking sense. So no, it's retarded from all angles. Congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages.
Karen, we're canceling the tickets to PAX. I don't get to play the angry lesbian murderer demo.
I want to shoot fungus people. That's the whole reason why I wanted to come here.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Let's go ahead and get to the questions, though. It is that time.
Gonna go dump PlayStations in the Boston Harbor now.
No, do not. I like if we're gonna be getting rid of PlayStations, give them to me and I'll sell them. Yeah. I actually like my PS4. It's a pretty good console. But anyway, I have a Pro.
I do too. See,
Speaking of which,
but that's my anniversary edition, so. Yeah.
Well, technically next month, because next month is tomorrow. But Sunday,
no, it's not.
Sunday is next month. Doom Eternal. Also, in the comic book realm, for those of you guys who want some more comics, my twin brother, not really, Liam Gray, is finally coming out with his book, Xenotype. It's actually a manga more so than a comic. It's looking really, really good.
Nice.
Be on the lookout for that. And then we got Cyberfrog Rex Planet that's going to come a couple weeks later. Then 2 weeks after that is when we will probably launch the Indiegogo for 3 nights or something like that. I don't know the exact date yet. We haven't decided. But either way, and then in April, on top of that, Resident Evil 3 Remake and Final Fantasy VII Remake. I am excited, to say the least.
You can keep that excite for Final Fantasy VII. I don't give a single fuck about that. But everything else, I'm okay with.
Fair enough. All right, now that the last one wants to know, after rewatching some of my favorite mechas, I'm inspired to create my own story in the genre. Is there a way for me to wear my influences on my sleeve without avoiding outright imitation? Yeah, it's the refinement process. Make sure you have an editor.
Yes.
Somebody to keep you from ripping stuff off.
An editor who is well-versed in mecha, by the way.
Yes.
So don't hire me.
There you go.
Sorry, I can't help you there.
Okay. Chaos Sonic throws in more money. And he says, I was expecting the BBC thing here, not RT, so think the BBC will fall for that once the lawsuit finally happens. We'll see what happens there. But,
yeah.
Anyway. One thing I will say, though, Hatman, would you think that an anime called Muv Love Alternative would be a gory mecha?
Well, I think you kind of spoiled it for me.
Well, that's just a random thought.
No.
Yeah,
no, I
it's
wouldn't.
Very weird.
No.
Like, in the second episode, people are getting eaten alive. And I'm like, well, shit. This is kind of cool. So
I think I actually picked up Muv Love during one of Sentai's sales.
Yeah. Matchstick wants to know, though, thoughts on EVE Online and the player-controlled economy and geopolitics. It's fascinating what you get from it. I have no interest in EVE Online.
Wasn't there like a massive fucking battle that cost like $1 million or something, or it destroyed $1 million worth of ships?
Something like that, yeah.
That just blows my fucking mind. I mean, I knew guys who ran was it Goon Squad that was really fucking big on Eve?
Yeah.
I don't know, one of the big fucking groups. I knew guys that were there for that, and I've heard all kinds of war stories. It's fascinating as all hell, but I can't get into it. Like I'm not an MMO kind of person. I'm barely even a multiplayer kind of person. At least online multiplayer. I prefer local, like an old school.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fascinating. It is really, really fascinating, but I don't get it. I don't get it.
CT117 says, I just started playing Gears of War on the Xbox Game Pass, and I have had this thought regarding the soundtrack. Does it give off a bit of a World War II vibe? Mainly referring to the first and second games, though it could be just me. Oh, that's the intention.
Yeah.
There's a lot of parallels to the World Wars in Gears. And
yeah,
Blazinski even said that's by design. You should watch CT the making of videos for the Gears of War games, especially the original trilogy.
Yeah,
like the stuff that they were doing at the time was light years ahead of what people were doing in shooters in that era. And now you've seen more of a return to the bloody, fucking violent shooters that we had in the 90s. You know, I think that part of the reason that they started to take notice was because Gears of War. Because it was the only shooter at the time that was really doing that. Daniel Parker wants to know, where did the idea... Oh, no, sorry. Talon Silverbrain had a question before that. Wondering if you two had the chance to see the Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay. If not, if Wizards of the Coast offered you the chance to make your own module for D&D, what would it be about? What sort of features would you put into it?
I wouldn't, because WotC is kind of fucked right now.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever get to do what I want with it.
Yeah.
If I was able to, I'd do something with the planes.
Yeah.
Daniel Parker wants to know, where did the idea that you have to have high IQ to understand Rick and Morty come from?
It's a copy pasta from Reddit.
Yeah. That's kind of based on some things that Rick and Morty fans were saying.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like the in this moment I am enlightened.
Yeah.
That shit. That came from like our atheism or something. But
yeah, exactly.
It was copy pasta.
Oh yeah.
That's all.
It's a I tend to argue with Rick and Morty fans who think it is like this super intelligent comedy. I'm like, it's more clever than what the standard is today, but the standard is a lot lower now than it was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You don't find a lot of stuff that's as clever as what was on Warner Brothers. Like Pinky and the Brain and Animaniacs and all that other shit.
Well, if you're talking about
I can't even think of a comedy these days, an animated comedy that's even close to as clever as Freakazoid was.
Freakazoid was clever in the way they structured their jokes and the way they used their pop culture references.
Yeah.
I was very impressed, and still am impressed with Freakazoid.
And none of them touch South Park either.
No,
Rick and Morty isn't even nearly as clever as South Park is.
No. The thing with Rick and Morty is it's more of like philosophical comedy in a way, and even then, Duckman beat them to it by like 2 decades.
Yeah, that's true.
So, or philosophical, existential, whatever you want to fucking call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Duckman was there first.
Punished Alistair wants to know advice on how to deal with writer's block.
Ooh.
Write something else.
There are some exercises actually, where it's like certain situations that your characters are in. And it's just write that. Totally unrelated to the plot that you're in right now. Just how would they react to this? You know, put them in a coffee shop and somebody fucking does something to them. Like, how do they fucking react? Or, and the way that's actually worked for me is wherever you're at in your story, wild fucking turn. Something absolutely crazy happens out of nowhere. And just write what the fuck happens. Write how everyone's reacting to it. It's non-canon, of course, but it can get the creative juices fucking flowing, and it can actually give you ideas as to where to go next. Like that works wonders for me. Outline your story. Outlining can only get you so far because you can get blocked in the outline.
I do that all the
I
time.
would know. I would absolutely know. 15 years of that shit.
All right. Let's hit the chat. Also, oh wait, Chaos Sonic threw in another $16. Jesus. Says, consider this money as added to Common Writer EX8 series movies review fund. You're going to need a doctor for the pizza.
There you go. Funny. Pizza time.
Yep. So, there's no way that they deliver here. I don't believe it.
Who? Fucking...
Yep, didn't think so. Okay.
All right, pizza time. I guess I'll pick something out of the chat.
Yeah, go ahead and grab a question while I set my order up.
Okay, so there's a couple people asking about Bob Iger stepping down. Hardboiled asks, should we feel more hopeful for what comes out of Disney? And Koopa's Revenge Home asks, are companies finally getting get what go broke through their heads, and is Kathleen Kennedy next? I don't think Kathleen Kennedy is necessarily next. She is kind of protected right now, at least as far as being outright fired, though the rumor mill says that she is head of Lucasfilm in name only, that a lot of her decision making has been reduced. And as far as whether or not we have hope for Disney, I think the name of the guy who replaced him is like Bob. Nope, never mind. It just lost me. Okay, what is his fucking name? Bob Chapek.
Yes.
Chapek is known in the Disney park scene as a cost cutter guy, as in he cuts corners and wants to cheap out on a lot of shit. That's the kind of bullshit that sunk Michael Eisner's time as CEO. That kind of super cost-cutting measures. It worked for a time because that's when Disney was losing money hand over fist, and it arguably saved the company there. But Disney is the most profitable entertainment or group, organization, company, whatever. They're the most powerful entertainment conglomerate on the planet right now. They can afford to lose some fucking money. They don't need the guy who is known for cheap fucking knockoffs and cutting corners to be running the place right now. Like, absolutely fucking not. I am kind of worried about what's coming next, because all signs point to this is Michael Eisner 2.0, and I fucking couldn't stand the shit Eisner did. Keep in mind, Eisner was responsible for the total decimation of traditional animation at Disney. No.
All right, we got another donation. It says from Serena, says, what are our thoughts on the recent X-Men issue implying Scott and Logan are developing feelings for one another and implying a polyamorous relationship between them and Jean?
Fuck that.
Yeah, that's stupid if that's actually what they're going to do. Like, that was an early rumor that people were perpetuating. And then it's like, wait, we're going to take this bullshit seriously? Like, that's not going to go over well.
Yeah. Eisner was responsible for the Disney Renaissance. Look, I'm not going to argue that Eisner saved Disney. Eisner did save Disney. But the last several years of his tenure were just fucking terrible. It's like failure after failure after failure after failure. I mean, look at what happened. Even during the Disney Renaissance era, look at what happened with fucking Euro Disney. Holy shit. It took Space Mountain to save that fucking park from being closed. Quite literally. So I'm not going to downplay what Eisner did for Disney, but he was not as good as some people say he was. Like, mixed legacy at best. Let's see.
Yeah, what else we got?
What do you, from Kelbach, what do you think of the argument that it's not SJWs that are the reason for hobbies being ruined, but consumerism? I reject that argument because if it were consumerism, then we would not have the diversity pushes and the political agenda pushes that we have now.
Yeah.
Because get woke, go broke is a fucking thing.
Yeah,
Ghostbusters lost fucking money.
consumerism. This is not 1987. Stop it.
No,
that's my
Ghostbusters lost fucking money. Birds of Prey lost fucking money. The new Charlie's Angels reboot, it fucking lost money. All that shit, whenever they go in hard about that, the consumers do not respond.
Then you have also the underperformance of the last two Star Wars films.
Yeah, exactly. So no, I would not call it. I would not say consumerism is to blame either. That's actually more an SJW argument, if anything, that consumerism is why we have these harmful tropes in media. So no.
Bob Fetta wants to know, what do you think of Ebony Maw as a baddie for Venom?
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't know if I would do it. The one thing about Venom, this is the tough part with him, is he really only has one villain, and it's Carnage. And then he just borrows everybody else from Spider-Man. But that doesn't mean that you can necessarily not do cool things with that. You know, like the Carnage didn't even show up in the Mike Costa run, and it was really good. I don't know. It could maybe work. I can't say yes or no to that. I'm Your Pepper wants to know thoughts on Spielberg walking away from Indiana Jones 5.
Is anyone at all hyped for this fucking movie?
No.
It seems like fucking that movie has just been nothing but a heap of trouble. I don't even know why it's being made. I guess so Disney can cash in again. The rumor now is James Mangold is going to take over, and I'd be okay with that. But I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do with an Indiana Jones 5.
I don't either. Real quick, Tom the Fish does bring up Null when it comes to Venom. I completely forgot about him, to be honest with you. I'm not that impressed by Null either, to be honest with you. Null feels more like he should be a cosmic horror villain, like Thor or the Silver Surfer, which is why he's fought both of them at this point, I think. Then he really is a Venom villain. That's the thing. Like, Venom was a really good way to introduce him, but he doesn't really feel like it's something that Venom should be fighting on a regular basis. You know? And that's generally my problem with him. He's a little bit much. It's a little bit of a stretch. He's an interesting concept. And I liked the idea of All Black the Necroblade being a symbiote. I really like that idea too. Yeah. Let's see here. And Nick White, don't apologize, buddy, about the last Halo question. It's fine. You didn't know I hated Destiny. It's not like I talk about it.
I love Halo, but I hate Destiny. So
yeah. You see that High Guardian Spice got a trailer from Yamza. I don't know what High Guardian Spice is.
Oh, that's that bullshit from Crunchyroll. That the CalArt style thing that everyone was like, what the fuck is this when they announced it? It's like Steven Universe on crack.
Ugh.
Yeah. No
Leonardo
interest, not at
Juan
all.
wants to know thoughts on Australia banning anime and forcing Japan to adopt their values. So here's something that needs worth saying because I did react to those videos. I researched it a little bit more. The dude who made that speech, his party only has 2 seats in the Australian Parliament. I'm not worried
Yeah.
about that happening.
No.
His
No.
arguments were all lies.
Mm-hmm.
I almost did an article on it for RT, but they shot that down too because again, nobody gives a shit about this guy. So don't overreact to it. But he's full of shit and he knows it. Ultimate Agent wants to know if the pre-Flashpoint universe comes back, how do you think the Bruce and Diana relationship will play out? I don't think they're even going to do it. I don't see them abandoning Bruce and Selena anytime soon. All right. If you did not get a question answered during the course of the podcast, please go ahead and put it in now for the overflow.
I'll take them. I'll tag me
Hatman will
with
take them
your
again.
overflow questions. Yep, because I've already got the document open. So
remember, if you didn't get a question answered, just so you know. So, Hatman, are you ready?
No, I'm not ready because I'm typing overflow questions. So what am I looking at right now? Very Noise?
Yeah, we'll react to that first. Very Noise by Igor.
Okay.
And we're actually gonna watch it together, but so go ahead and bring it up. But I'm going to have it playing just so I'm seeing what you're seeing. I'm going to turn off the volume, though.
Okay.
So are you ready?
Tell me when.
All right. Real quick, I'm also going to post it in the chat so you guys can watch along with us if you'd like.
Mm-hmm. Let me type up a couple of questions before we start, too. Or I can just copy paste and I'll just fix them later. And we'll get Leonardo Wands. Okay, let's roll. Tell me when.
All right. Hitting the button in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, look, it's Source Filmmaker. Oh, Jesus Christ, it really is Source Filmmaker. I don't know. Maybe this is better Source Filmmaker. Okay.
For the audience, describe what you're seeing.
Bubblegum raving. A very, very shiny bubblegum raving. It's incredibly difficult to describe this. It's bubblegum raving in a fucking boxing ring labeled Very Noise. And somebody is watching very confused. And I'm guessing that's an avatar of me. But seriously, this looks like it came out of Source Filmmaker. This is funny.
Now there's a brain flying through space. Now people are getting into a plane. Yep. What do you think of the song itself?
I could jam to this.
Yeah, it's shockingly catchy.
Yeah.
I've listened to this song probably at least 100 times since I first saw this video.
Catwalk Airlines.
It gets even weirder, like right here.
Is this Half-Life 3? I think this is Half-Life 3.
It gets even funnier. Just...
Strangely, this reminds me of drinking out of cups.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, shit.
See, that's how you take care of cancer.
Music up there, didn't he? I guess. And apparently that's also how you give somebody the shivers. Meat department? Oh,
Yeah, that's the animation studio that did it. Yeah, it's a weird as fuck video. Like, but you can't take your eyes off it, can you?
No, it makes no sense at all.
You know,
I'm not even gonna try to like analyze it or anything because this just.
Yeah, somebody at one point.
Oh, this is new. This is fucking new. January 14th, 2020.
Yeah, this is new.
Fuck.
I don't know. Well, the thing is, I talked to some people about it. They were comparing it to like Tool's old music videos. I'm like, no, Tool's music videos had like a symbolism to them. This shit's just random. Like, you got dancing cancer cells. You got a brain flying through space. Yeah.
They get their fucking ideas from like Felix Colgrave or something.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
But anyway, Servant of God 777 donated $1 says Disney cooking the books fits the new Bob being put in.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, from what I heard, and I forgot to say this earlier, is that a lot of investors had kind of lost faith in the heads of Disney. And they, one thing that was on the docket in the stockholders meeting is whether or not the CEOs should get raises for their performance. And it's expected that that's going to be a big fat fucking no. So.
Yeah, certainly. And that's the thing, though. Iger's actually been more agreeable than everyone else.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. But
all right, now.
Whatever the fuck.
It is time for some reviews, Hatman.
It is?
Yes. You have two hot sauces.
Yes, I do.
So which one are we starting with?
Well, we're going to start with Slow Death first, and then we're going to go into All In. Let me get these overflow questions pitched first. Okay. So, actually, did I grab that one from Eclectic? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. Perfect. All right, no overflow questions. You're done. Now I got hot sauce. The Buffalo Wild Wings, which are probably cold by now. Yeah, they're fucking cold. This is not going to be very pretty. Actually, should I microwave these or eat them cold?
It's up to you.
I'm going to microwave them because I don't really like cold wings. And I owe you guys something good, don't I? Cold wings. Fucking cold. Fuck that shit. I'll be right back.
A lot of people are theorizing Bob Iger's leaving to preserve his chances for running for president. Really? That's interesting. Oh, goodness. So, Chad, how are you tonight? Are you looking forward to some Resident Evil? Because I am. Honestly. I'm looking forward to playing it.
All right. 30 seconds snooped. Sorcerer 100, yes, I did get your question. A lot of people theorizing Bob Iger's leaving to preserve his chances of running for president. What the fuck?
I found that a little weird.
That?
Attention to such things is not easy. Like, one minute I'm thinking about, like, some complex theoretical theology or what have you. The next minute I'm wondering how nice it would be to see Sabrina Nicole running on a treadmill. You know?
I have
Cheerwine.
I have 12-pack of Cheerwine.
There you go.
So
say dark cola is really good with spicy stuff.
Well,
Pepsi is the best though. Bar none. Probably because of the high sugar content.
We'll see how it rolls, but all right.
Okay, so what do we have in this hot sauce here?
All right, ingredients in this one. Once again, this is Slow Death by the Rising Smoke Sauce Works. water, vinegar, Trinidad scorpion pepper, smoked habanero pepper, tomatoes, red onion, garlic, chili powder, and salt.
So it's not going to be a bitter one. This one sounds like it's going to be almost savory in a way.
It will be.
The tomato in there would make me think that it would be.
The tomato, the red onion, the garlic, absolutely. But it's going to be acidic as hell, too.
Yes,
all
definitely.
That fucking vinegar. Jesus fucking Christ. Is there nowhere to... I'll have to do this old style, I guess.
You know, I am genuinely shocked. The Sabrina Nicole joke got zero reaction from the crowd. For those who don't know, Sabrina Nicole is a former Playboy model and a cosplayer who she's about 5'4", but she has gigantic boobs.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the gag. She would, yeah.
Okay. Sniff test?
Yeah, give us a sniff test. This is a review. This isn't...
Holy shit!
Well...
God damn! I can smell the fucking heat.
You can smell the heat.
I can smell the heat. It's like, it smells very, very strongly of peppers and vinegar. Very, very strong smell. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. My nose is actually just burning just smelling that shit. I'll leave that in the fucking cap. Alright. And the sauce is I don't know if you can fucking see this, but the sauce is really runny, really watery.
Yeah, it's...
So it's not
I wonder if they overdid it on the vinegar.
Well, water and vinegar are the top two ingredients, so that means they're going to be the most prevalent. So
that was what I thought kind of looked good about the hentai hot sauce. It's a little thicker, meaning that it's got more of a tomato.
Extra thick.
Yes. Foolish samurai.
Samurai Jack's getting a fucking game.
Yeah, I saw that. It's still unfortunate that the original voice of Aku is dead, but...
Yeah, Mako, God rest his soul.
Yeah.
Yep, he was Aku, and he was Uncle Iroh in Avatar also.
Well, not to mention...
excellent role.
He was the Herald of Conan.
Yep, he was, that's right. And that's where he got the Aku voice from.
Yes.
Just fucking incredible. All right.
Not the Herald, the Chronicler.
Yes. Jesus fuck. All right. So this is my wing coating, just so y'all know. Yep. Go for it.
Here we go. Hit it.
All right. Bottoms up, motherfuckers.
Mako was not Mr. Miyagi.
No.
How is it?
Tastes isn't bad, actually. Ooh, there's that heat. Holy
you
shit.
did pick better wings to have this time.
Yeah, I got Buffalo Wild Wings this time.
Jesus. Yeah, B-Dub's wings are a lot better than most other places you're going to get it. Especially if it's from a generic grocery store or something.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. If I keep eating, it turns down the heat some.
So, as your mouth burns...
Ah, goddamn. Yep, that's burning really bad. Oh, my God.
Give us...
Holy fuck!
Give us your review of this sauce. How is it? How's the taste?
It is exactly as I said it was. Savory with some acidity. Garlic. You can really you can taste the garlic a lot in there too, actually. Holy fuck. That is fucking hot though. Holy shit. My tongue is just totally fucking burning right now. It hasn't coated all of my mouth, but my tongue especially is just on fucking fire.
Which of the peppers are you tasting more?
So it's a scorpion, definitely. Holy shit. So remember how it took a couple of the hentai hot sauce wings to really do me in?
Yeah.
No, this is instant. Like, holy fuck, I'm hitting the celery.
So it doesn't have the delayed effect of the hentai
No,
hot sauce.
no, it doesn't have the sweetness of the hentai hot sauce either.
Well, there's no apple in it. That's probably why.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, Jesus, fuck.
So on a
Yeah,
scale of
that
1
is-
to 10, how would you rate this one?
As far as what, flavor or heat?
Let's go flavor first, then heat.
Okay, flavor is a solid 8. It's actually pretty fucking good. If you could, if you really wanted to like make proper wings with this sauce, you could easily. Hell, you could put this in chili. I think it'd be really good in fucking chili. Heat's starting to die down now, probably because I've eaten the fucking celery.
Probably.
But yeah, it's actually not bad flavor wise. Heat wise, maybe also an 8. This is hotter than hentai hot sauce. I'll tell you right now, that's hotter, and it's not as hot as the end. The end is like the top of the fucking
We'll
scale
say
for me.
the end is the end for a reason. It's legendary.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So holy fuck. Yeah, but that's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's just it burns even more smelling it.
I bet.
Now that I actually have it in my fucking mouth, it burns even more to smell it.
You know,
Holy
one
fuck.
thing I'm thinking about doing, because somebody did pay for me
Yeah.
to review the hentai hot sauce too, is
Oh,
I
really?
actually plan on taking it and trying it with 3 different foods. I plan on trying it with just generically on some chicken as a dip. Then
Mm-hmm.
on wings, I'm going to coat some wings with it and bake them
Okay.
myself. And then I'm going to try it in chili and use it for chili dogs.
For chili dogs?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm just going to do like a generic beef chili, but put the rest of it in there. And then try it on chili dogs. Or coney dogs.
Did I
should
tell
say.
you? Did I tell you what I did with it in my chili that I made?
You mentioned you put it in chili.
Yeah, I made a venison chili.
Oh yeah.
And-
Now I remember.
Yeah, threw some in there. It was really good. It was
I
actually
bet.
really good.
Yeah, I
Should
love
we
me
call
some
you
venison
Sauce
chili.
Man now? Don't call me Sauce Man.
Yeah, that's a little much.
Yeah,
But,
I'm not. This is not my expert thing. Okay, it's starting to die down now. The carrots and the celery sticks have actually done wonders for the heat. Like it's still lingering, but it's sort of lingering in the way like a typical hot wing would. So it's not like that serious burn anymore. But I guess that means I have to go in for number 2 now, doesn't it?
Yes. So there you guys.
I promised
where,
y'all
where can
6.
they? By the way, for the audience's sake, where can they pick this up?
There are a couple of places online. You can go to Rising Smoke Sauceworks' website at risingsmokesauce.com. I actually got these from a local grocery store, and because they are, they're a local fucking brand to me. Efland is like 30 minutes that way, basically, from me. So, I can go to this fucking place and pick it up. But it was in a local food market that I went to.
And which one did you say that one was?
This was Slow Death.
Okay, so Slow Death. It looks like they do sell it individually for $7.99 online. So I just checked that. It's actually on sale right now.
What's it on sale for?
$7.99 is what it's on sale for instead of $8.99. So you get $1
That-
off. I'm curious
I think I
about
ended
this
up paying,
one.
like-
Buenos Nachos.
Oh, I've actually heard about that one. That one is not bad.
It's
That
a
is
mild
supposed
one.
to be
That's why.
Really fun. Yeah, it's supposed to be really fucking good, like a good solid Mexican sauce.
Yeah, this would be good on tacos.
Yeah, taco sauce. That's what I'm thinking of.
I might look into that.
If we donate, can we make Hatman try 2 different hot sauces at the same time? 2 different hot sauces at the same time? Like totally new hot sauces, or like mix 2 hot sauces together? Because y'all realize if you mix like a really, really hot sauce and then like another hot sauce, but one that's a little milder together, you're going to get a milder fucking burn out of it, right?
Yeah. It doesn't work like you guys think it does.
No, it doesn't. I mean, it's kind of disgusting also, but I mean, then again, it's a food challenge.
It's not one of those things where it's like, by your sauces combined, I'm Captain Fuck Your Tongue. Like,
no, not quite.
Yeah, that's not how it works. So it's not worth it. Like, it's just gonna taste funky.
Bueno nacho, where's Ron Stoppable? All right, I'm going in for number 2 now.
All right, which one is this? This is all in, right?
No, this is also slow death.
Oh,
I have to eat 3 slow death.
I thought you were gonna do all in next.
Nope, 3 slow death and then 3 all in. Oh. So, yep, that's how it rolls.
Here we go. While you do that, I'll talk to the chat. Now, I'm of the opinion that it wouldn't be a bad idea for us to do like reviews like this. It's kind of fun, you know, because we're both foodies. Like, if you guys couldn't tell by the size of our bellies. You know, like, we love food.
We like to eat food, but we also like to cook food.
Yes. And we're drinkers. So.
Yep. Well, whiskey and rum, basically.
Yeah.
I will indulge in vodka on occasion, but I have my my preferences.
Yeah. Because when we were... The unfortunate thing about when we were in Chicago is we actually didn't get the chance to, like, get much local stuff. But we did get good whiskey. That was the important thing.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, because that bar had that bar had good shit. Holy fuck!
Well, here in Illinois, there's like very little restriction to the type of like alcohol you can get.
Yeah.
There's stuff that I've seen here where you can get like $300 Scotch at Hy-Vee. You know, like we've got, like, just in this town alone, like there's like 2 or 3 places where you can go and have really high top shelf liquor and readily available.
Mm. The whole reason I got you to review hentai hot sauce was for fun. Well, congratulations. Holy fuck.
By the way, for those who don't know, if you guys want to make barbecue chicken sandwiches, I've got a recommendation for you. So here's what I did, because I actually made some yesterday, and I'm going to eat off it probably today and tomorrow. Is what I did was I took 6 chicken breasts, and I took Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, because I didn't have the money for the Jack Daniel's shit. And I also put in 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, a teaspoon and a half of garlic powder, and a teaspoon and a half of onion powder. And then a little bit of olive oil to help it coat. And mixed it all up, and then coated the breasts in a crock pot and cooked it on low for 8 hours. Literally, all you have to do afterwards is take a fork, stick it in, and just literally whisk the contents. And you've got shredded barbecue chicken sandwiches. The only thing I would recommend is definitely stir it once an hour. I didn't. There was a little bit of burn, which is unfortunate.
Mm.
Still tastes pretty good, though.
Still burning me. Oh, fuck.
You're 2 down, partner.
Who the fuck was it that said take a drink of whiskey, too? I ain't doing that shit again.
No, that's
no, I ain't doing that shit again.
That's just cruel. Like, let's not get too cruel with this stuff, guys. Come on.
No.
This isn't Jackass.
No, I'd rather put lemon juice and Vaseline on an open fucking burn.
Yeah, that would be...
Open fucking burn. Well, yeah, 3rd-degree burn. Let's do that. Whew. All right. Last one. Let's go ahead and get this the fuck over with. Oh, God, why am I doing this to myself?
Because food is awesome.
And because money.
There's that, too. But no, like being foodies for us is kind of destiny because you're a Southerner and I'm from Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Because for those who don't know, even the fast food places in Chicago are really good.
Mm-hmm.
I had the best Taco Bell of my life there. And the best, like, fucking, whatchamacallit, the, tilted kilt.
Oh, damn. We have a tilted kilt in North Carolina. Oh, we did at the very least.
Tilted kilt's not bad, man. I like it better than Hooters.
Mm. I actually went to college with a girl who used to work there. She was hot.
Spartan Scotsman's here. He says, don't get your stream yeeted this time. We're not. Trust me, buddy. By the way, I mentioned Xenotypes. Spartan Scotsman there is actually the colorist on that, doing great work. That hits Indiegogo tomorrow, by the way, guys. Liam and I will have to have a discussion at some point. But do you go to Subway at 2 a.m.? Gotta look out for those Nigerian bodybuilders for Trump.
We'll just wander around in fucking negative 10-degree weather with Clorox and shit. Mm. Hooters wings are awful. How recently have you had Hooters wings?
It depends on where you go. Like, it's a branch-to-branch thing. The ones we had in Chicago were pretty good. But again...
They were, and the ones local to here are actually really good. I'm surprised because I had not had Hooters wings in like 10 fucking years before I had them again. And it was like a night and day fucking difference. They weren't like the sauce wasn't super fucking watery. I didn't feel like they were about to slip out of my fucking hands the whole fucking time. It was actually pretty good. They were actually pretty all right. Yeah, Zion, I would give him a shot again.
Yeah.
I would give him a shot again.
The Hooters locally here. Well, first off, I thought it was funny about the Chicago thing because I've been. I don't know what it is about this region of Illinois, but big-breasted girls are kind of rare here, unless they're just bigger girls. You know,
they're not eating enough chicken.
I guess. Because the joke that I had with some friends of mine is that the Hooters around this area here in Bloomington and over in Springfield, you might as well call it booty. Because these girls are corn fed.
Who is Matanui in the chat? I totally appreciate that shit, man. I fucking love Old School Bionicle.
But
love that fucking name.
But yeah, it's like, but it was the thing about the Chicago one is that the girls there were actually chesty. I was like, well, this is not something I'm used to. There was a joke though. The first time I ever went over to Tilted Kilt, that my jaw fell through the floor because I didn't know anything about it.
You know, all of a sudden you see a whole bunch of big titty girls in short skirts.
Yeah. Our waitress that night was gorgeous. But the cool thing about Tilted Kilt though is they have like one of the best alcohol selections of any restaurant that I've ever seen. Aside from it like being like a top end restaurant, of course, but like of just like a sports bar, I had never seen an alcohol selection like that. They had beers that I hadn't seen in years. You know, not to mention, they really understood how to serve Guinness. Ice fucking cold. You do not sell Guinness any other way. If it's not ice cold, people you don't want to drink a stout. Like it's supposed to be like almost like feel like it's gonna freeze in your fucking hand.
Yeah.
All right, next sauce.
All right, next one. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna show y'all something. So, I don't know if you can see the colors, the difference in colors. Like, look how much darker fucking All In is.
All in being the one on the left.
Holy fuck. Yeah. Holy fuck. Excuse me, I'm burping up my fucking wings now. Oh, man. I'm getting a little bit of a backdraft there. Jesus, fuck. Yeah, burping was a mistake. How much would you charge to review Hazbin Hotel? It's only one fucking episode, and I've seen it, and it's not bad, actually.
I've never watched it, but I saw the parody of Doom Guy showing up.
Yeah. Yeah. We like Doom Guy, don't we?
Oh, yes. We love Doom Guy.
Christ. Here. Jesus fucking. Holy shit.
That bad? What is the smelly smell that you're smelling, Hatman?
It smells smelly. Hold on, I gotta. Excuse me for a second while I blow my nose with a goddamn paper towel.
That bad, jeez. Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, this sauce has cleared Hatman's sinuses on the first sniff. Oh God, this could be bad.
Holy shit! Holy fuck! Oh Jesus God! Oh man. Okay. All right.
Everybody tell Hatman to not die.
Deep breaths. Okay. Oh, Jesus God. Holy fuck. Oh, man. Okay. It smells very, very strongly of cayenne and reaper. Holy fuck. I don't know if you know what reaper smells like.
I've had reaper before.
Okay.
Or at least I've smelled it.
So you know... Do you know the smell of the seeds, specifically?
No, I don't know the smell of the seeds.
Okay, the seeds have, like, a much stronger smell. It's like that, and then a cayenne pepper, too.
Oof.
That's fucking... Holy shit. God damn, I gotta put that shit in my mouth.
Yeah, what are the ingredients on this one?
This one is red wine vinegar, smoked Carolina Reaper, ghost pepper, smoked habanero pepper, tomatoes, chili powder, garlic powder, cayenne powder, pink Himalayan salt, basil, and oregano.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's very spicy.
Yeah. Holy goddamn shit.
That's like somebody in Georgia said, "What is the spiciest shit I got in my kitchen?" And they just grabbed all of it and threw it in a pot.
If you want to stop, you can. The stream is already longer than normal. Nah. No, you paid for this. You're getting it. You're getting it.
Not to mention, you guys are getting some Resident Evil 3 tonight, too.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to take a break for a little bit, and then we'll come back.
So when it comes to peppers, we believe you should smoke them if you got them. But if you don't, well, that's cool, too. We develop many different tasty and delightful ways to punish and please your tongue. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is S&M sauce. Find your favorite flavor and start to savor. You called for more heat, and we weren't bluffing. We just pushed all our chips in the middle and went all in. Smoked Carolina Reaper, ghost pepper, smoked habaneros, and cayenne are four of a kind that will make you think about folding after the first taste. Refrigerate after opening. Shake well before use. Oh, I need to shake this, don't I? Jesus fucking God. Yeah, and they said don't fight fire with fire. Alright, I think I shook it well. Oh my God, I got a fucking bubble. There's a fucking bubble on top. Oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, this one's really watery too. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Alright. Jesus Christ. That man is gonna die. Did Christian Grey make this sauce? I love that. That's good. I love you, chat. Anyone else see a hot sauce named Burn in Hell Osama? No, but I kind of want to try that now.
Burn in Hell Osama?
Burn in Hell Osama.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah, this might be a fucking New Orleans sauce or a Nolans sauce, as it is. Oh, fuck. Fuck me with a goddamn cheese grater.
Here we go, folks.
All right. There it is. This is the last thing I'm going to see before I die, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, God. Deep breaths. Mmm.
Hmm?
That's a tasty sauce.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's really good. There's fucking Italian spices in there, yeah. That's really good. Mm. Hmm. No burn yet. No burn yet. Where is it?
It's got to show up.
It does. It has to. Oh, hang on.
We have
Here's the tip
liftoff.
of my tongue. Oh my fucking god. Hmm. Okay. So it starts from like the tip of your tongue, and then it just like pushes further back. It's literally like it's pushing chips all in. Like just the way it slowly coats your fucking tongue. Holy fuck! Oh my god, this went all the way to the very back of my fucking throat. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy fuck!
Jesus, dude.
Holy fucking shit. Mmm. God damn. God fucking damn. God, holy shit. Holy fuck. Mmm. Mmm.
Well, as you're cooling down, time to review it. So, start with heat.
That's definitely, if it's not an 8.5, it's a 9. That's really hot. Jesus fuck, that's really, really hot. Oh god. It's like, holy shit. It's like you feel hot. You feel like your whole head gets fucking hot. God damn. Mm. I almost feel like my teeth are on fire too. Jesus fuck. Flavor, I'd say, is also maybe it's an 8, maybe it's an 8.5. I don't know. I don't know if I like it better than the slow death, but it is tasty. I like the Italian spices in it. It's almost like, it almost reminds me of a marinara sauce in a way. It's really weird. It's really weird. It's probably that basil and fucking oregano that's
Yeah.
doing wonders for the flavor there. But
Let's see, I tend to use basil
that's
and
the thing,
oregano in my sauces to kind of give them more kick.
It's a little bit bitter though. But the after, it's like at first it's a little bit bitter, and then like the aftertaste of it is really almost soothing in a way, and then that fucking heat starts kicking in. Yeah, it's one of those delayed burns. Yeah, it's like you get to appreciate the sauce at first, and then it's like, all right, time's up. Fuck you. Oh fuck. Oh Jesus, fuck, that hurts. Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Where's that chew on? I gotta do it 2 times more. Mm. Oh my god. Chat, I'm not dead. I'm not gonna die, I don't think. Holy fuck, though.
I'm waiting for us to tackle the hot sauce at one point that is so hot you end up like repeating the sailor's curse from the movie The Lighthouse, which you also need to see.
Cheerwine is a soda, yeah. Holy fuck. I got stomach pains now, but I don't know if that's because I just drank like fucking 4 Cheerwines.
So you kind of down that Cheerwine a little too much. You really should just sip it.
Thing. Oh my god, and I know I'm gonna have to burp it up too, and that serious fucking backdraft is gonna fucking happen there.
Yep.
Oh god, I hate this shit.
That's why you sip dark sodas. You don't pound them.
Oops, I'm stupid, and I'm playing life on hard mode. No soda for Lent. I'm sorry. Afterwards, you can indulge in whatever soda you want. If you can find Cheerwine, though. Cheerwine is notoriously hard to find outside of North and South Carolina.
People are now calling you Dragon Hat.
Dragon Hat? Oh, God.
At least they're not calling you Dragon Maid Hat. Then this would get really weird.
We got to experience the burn a few hours later, too. All right, real talk. The hentai hot sauce did not burn coming out as much as I thought it would. Again, the worst one for that was the end. And that was... I wonder if I could... Okay, so that's my fucking tray. You see that little dab of hot sauce right there?
Yeah.
That was how much of the end that I had. A dab of it. That destroyed my mouth and my colon. That much of it. That's how potent that fucker is. I need some milk, yes. RoboHat is my favorite Dragon Maid. Oh, God. What I need a fucking burp really badly. Godzilla hat. Oh, God. Zilla. Why do I do this to myself?
That's a good question.
Am I really that much of a fucking masochist?
Yeah.
I eat spicy foods. I play Revolution 60 and gone home. I fucking watch shit movies. Oh my god.
Why did you even play Revolution 60? That's what I really want to know.
Well, one, because I had a iTunes gift card, it didn't know what the fuck to get. And I just posed, I'm serious, I posed a question to people in one of the old Gamergate IRCs and was like, should I just fucking get Revolution 60 and stream it and just fucking dunk on it all the time? And everyone was like, fucking do it. So I fucking did it and I streamed it. No, I did it, I played it, and then I was screen capping it on Twitter for the playthrough. And then I decided to stream it when I found out that the hard mode was actually called girlfriend mode. And that was when fucking Brianna Wu herself popped into the stream. And
wanted to talk to you about it.
Well, no. At first, she was fucking ripping on me for sucking at the game. And I'm like, yeah, no shit, I fucking suck at this. I can't get any of the fucking timing right. Like, this combat system is goddamn fucking annoying. And then she ripped on me because I pronounced geisha wrong. And I was like, fuck. I pronounced it like geisha or something. But in my defense, I had not heard it said like geisha before. But yeah, she was ripping on me for that too. But that was a strange experience. I have no idea how she even found the stream.
Dude, Wu in those days was blocking all of us and then reading our stuff incognito.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't know how I got on anyone's fucking radar. That's the thing.
You were running Kotaku in action?
literally the only people that mentioned my name as far as being linked to KIA or Gamergate were Joseph Bernstein in that BuzzFeed hit piece, which is fucking hilarious. Randy Harper in like one of the Crash Override chats about a tweet that I made, and the fucking Bill Wagner crew when they doxed me and all the other fucking Kotaku writers. Yeah. Those are the only times. Are we going to get this over with? We may as fucking well.
Didn't Seattle for Truth try to dox you too?
Oh, no. Fucking, that was a funny story. Let me eat this wing and then I'll fucking tell the story while I'm dying. Oh, god damn it. Okay. So Ralph had a fucking Slack channel that I was in for all of an hour. And the reason why I was in for an hour was because he kicked me. And he kicked me because Seattle for Truth was fucking panicking over me being there. And was straight up saying, like, I'm going to leave if he doesn't. Like, I'm going to fucking do all this shit. He was losing his shit. And I'm like, I don't fucking know Seattle for Truth. Why the fuck is he acting like this? And then come to find out he was one of the head honchos of the Gamergate Revolt cabal. And then of course he killed his fucking dad, so fuck him.
Yeah. If you ever want to get Ethan Ralph to block you really quickly, ask him how Seattle for Truth is doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still have the fucking DMs from when he kicked me. He was like, "Yep, actually, let me fucking find him. Let me find that shit."
No, let's not even worry about it. Let's not give that shithead any more attention than he needs.
Yeah. I mean, all he said was, I had to kick you because Seattle and one other person were upset. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, he's kind of a weird one. I never really understood like how his problems with us just kind of came out of nowhere. And I never really got it. I'm like, whatever, dude. Now you're hanging out with Nick Fuentes, real winner there.
Okay. What is Seattle for Truth? Seattle for Truth was the username for a crazy fucking conspiracy theorist from back in the Gamergate days. And he ended up going full out right. And then he shot and killed his dad.
Yep.
Of course he's in prison now. Fuck him.
Yeah, definitely fuck him.
Did we hear about the Jungle Cruise ride sinking with people on board? No, I hadn't heard about that.
No, I didn't either.
Holy fuck. This is just starting to hurt my stomach now. Jesus Christ.
You know, whenever I think back on it, I think Gamergate was fucking weird. But then again,
Why is Gamergate weird?
Just some of the shit that happened was just fucking weird. One thing, like I'm of the opinion that is actually making the difference in Comicsgate In Gamergate, we didn't have a war campaign. Because I remember you and I were worried that War Campaign was going to turn out to be the next GG Revolt.
Yeah.
Turned out the GG Revolt of Comicsgate was the Doug TenNapel crew.
Yeah.
And War Campaign have basically been the bouncers at the doors of the club. Kind of why I love those
Fucking
guys.
hell. My stomach's really fucking hurting now. I don't know if I'll be able to eat the fucking last one just because I almost feel like I'll fucking puke.
Tom the Fish, Gail Simone is not a victim. Do not give her that status. She has a ton of money from all the comics she has sold. And she tends to just say shit on Twitter that is a bit salacious to try to get reactions. And then when she gets it back, she gives the whole woe is me bit. She's not a fucking victim. She's not being bullied. Bullshit.
No.
More and more I think that cyberbullying is not a thing.
I mean, she just fucking posted a thing. No, she's got a whole fucking thread of these, like, ugly dolls or whatever. Just all caps ranting.
Yeah. I mean, there's no
no
victim there.
No.
There's one thing that gets me. It's like all this fucking shit. You're going to get made fun of on the internet. It happens.
Yeah,
There's
it
two
does.
ways you
It's
can
inevitable.
go around it. No, three. There's three ways. You can laugh at it because it's silly. You can ignore it because you can ignore it. Or you can respond to it. And if you respond to it and you try to play the victim, people are going to, unless you were just, literally doing nothing and somebody like hit you with a bus, proverbially speaking, you can't play that game with people.
Yeah.
The Quartering tried to do that last night because Ethan invited him to discuss, because Quartering had spouted a bunch of bullshit on a live stream and then deleted it. And then Ethan has wanted to talk to him. And then Jeremy's like, oh yeah, we'll definitely have a conversation. And then Ethan goes, well, how about tonight? I'll go ahead and set it up for us. And Hatman, go ahead and start it on the third one.
Oh, God.
But the,
Oh, God.
But what happens next is Jeremy says, I'm not going to be able to stream tonight. I'm spending time with my wife right now. Not 2 minutes after he says that, he starts his own live stream. Then gets pissed off when Comicsgate calls him out on his shit. Starts calling everybody a cult. Starts calling Ethan's fans retards. And all this other stuff. Trying to say that Ethan's trying to start drama with him when it's a fight that Jeremy picked. Like, let's not, like, and this is something that bugs the fuck out of me, is that every single time that somebody claims victim when it comes to this sort of stuff, people immediately assume that the people who respond are the bullies. I fucking hate that. That's bullshit. People are going to call you out on their shit. Spam, no spam, doesn't matter. It's going to happen. It's not abuse, it's not harassment or anything like that. People who claim that sort of thing have never actually been harassed. Yep. Honestly.
Can't actually swallow it. It actually really, really fucking hurts. No, I'm in pain.
Damn.
Actual fucking stomach pain. That hurts.
Hatman is tapping out.
I'm tapping out on this one.
Damn.
I at least put another thing of sauce in my fucking mouth, but Jesus Christ. It's like you know that feeling where you were like all gassed up and you have to fucking burp really badly?
Yeah.
Like right there. And it just, that pain from it. Yeah, like triple that.
Yeah, it feels like you're gonna explode. I know what you mean.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Get the Tums out. Oh God, no, that's gonna make it worse for me.
But that's generally the thing. If you say something, if you put something out into the world as a public figure, people will respond. All the time. You cannot play victim. You just can't do it.
Jesus.
You know, that's why I got frustrated with people who got on me about things that I've said about anti-comicsgate people. It's like they say things about a group that I'm a part of, or even about me specifically, and I'm not allowed to answer that. That's bullshit. That's not fair. It's not fair to me. You know. It's not. It's, you know, that's ridiculous. People should be able to respond. You know, and how they handle the response is always going to be, you know, what defines their character and how they approach it. You know, like we'll call back to the thing with me in the hut. Like going into it, I was fully prepared for a 2-hour EFAP, just tearing into the kid. Or the guy, or whatever. I couldn't keep going, because he was so pathetic that it wasn't justified. You know? And I broke him. I tend to do that to people. When it comes right down to it, though, it's so silly. It's like the only person that I would say who's actually been a victim of something during the entire Comicsgate conundrum, an actual victim, is Richard C. Meyer. Had his business directly fucked with by someone.
Yeah, he's got a legal case to back it up.
Yeah. It's the only person I would say was a victim of anything.
No, my fucking God.
And one thing to keep in mind, Tom, with Gail Simone, she has been talking shit about comic book fans for years. Then she goes on YouTube and thinks that the comic book fans aren't going to respond to that. This is what I mean. These things don't happen in a vacuum. If Mark Waid started a YouTube channel, how do you think that would go over? If Richard Pace started a YouTube channel, if Kwanzaa started one, how do you think that would go? Everything that would happen would be a response. To pretend that this sort of thing happens in a vacuum is intellectually dishonest. It really is. And it's nothing personal for me saying this. It never really is with me. But that's the truth. You cannot say these things happen in a vacuum. You can't treat anything like it happens in a vacuum unless it actually does happen in a vacuum.
Holy fuck. I'm burning up. I would actually fucking die.
Hatman, don't die.
I'm trying not to. I
don't want this podcast to turn into Micah and.
Oh man. Well, if it turns into Micah and you have an excuse to bring Aiden on the show more often.
Oh, goodness.
Oh,
And one thing in there, Tom,
oh god.
like Sean Gordon Murphy is very nice to his fans. Doesn't matter the background. He's very nice to everybody. He's a great dude. Legitimately a great dude. One of the few positive voices, in my opinion, in the comic book industry. He used to be an asshole, but he's made up for it. But that's the thing. A lot of guys like that, that generally is kind of the way that it goes for them. You know, they might start off as a dick, but as time goes on and they age, they become more mature. You know, and they realize, yeah, probably shouldn't treat people like that. You know?
Cold water makes it worse, hard boiled.
Yeah, cold water is one of the worst things you can do with spicy stuff.
Yeah.
It just spreads it.
Activates the what's it fucking called? The fucking...
Well, one thing that you have to keep in mind is that a lot of hot sauces have vinegar in them and olive oil.
Yeah.
What doesn't mix well with water? It just spreads it. It's literally like throwing water on a grease fire.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, Jim Lee is super nice. That dude gives out sketches that he could be selling. Original art. He could be selling for hundreds of dollars a pop. He gives it away. Mostly because he's that fucking rich. But, yeah. Jim Lee's good people. Okay, so before we take off and Hatman recovers and I go get pizza, I need to check two things. I need to check how much my car is covered in snow, and I need to check how long it's going to take me to clear it. But we do need to end this stream so I can go buy it. So we got all the questions for the overflow, so we're good there. Hatman is still alive for now. So real quick, let's say thank you to Servant of God, to Chaos Sonic, to Serena, and to Daniel Parker as well, and Asami Ryuji Yamazaki for donating during this podcast. Also, there was one thing I missed from yesterday. Is, where did it go? I missed it. There was a channel member on my main channel that had reached another month. So, to whoever that was, thank you so much for doing that.
We'll thank him on the overflow.
Yeah. So, other than that, Hatman, do you have any final words before you die?
It's been fun. At least the sauce has tasted good.
There is that, at least. Alrighty, folks. We're going to go ahead and take off. My name is Micah Curtis, your favorite vanilla gorilla.
And I'm Alex Baldwin, and pray for me.
Yes. We'll see you guys soon. Deus Volt.
Deus Volt.